Hey guys, what's up? I hope everyone's having an amazing day so far. My name is Alice Robinson. I'm a coach at VeganProteins and a bikini bodybuilder. I am currently 4 weeks out from competing in the Orton Cup and 7 weeks out from competing in Mr. America with the Plant Built Vegan Strong team. Very excited. So today I wanted to tell you guys about my new recipe that I've actually been relying on a lot this cut, surprisingly. My Copycat Tropical Colada protein shake. Veganized, with protein, lower calories. I don't know if anyone else likes Tropical Smoothie Cafe, but one of their OG recipes is the Tropical Colada. It's no longer on their menu officially, but you can still go in there and order it. Just make sure to ask for it vegan, specify that. Yeah, this has been a go-to recipe of mine because, for one, I just got Invisalign. I'm about a month into this now, and you have to keep your trays in for at least 22 hours a day. That leaves me very little time to actually eat food. So to combat that, one thing I've done is I've trimmed down my number of meals so that I can have larger meals. And also I have changed one of my meals into a liquid meal. So that way I can just drink it with a straw, take the trays out really quick, brush teeth, clean the trays, put it back in. I'm just having minimal time with these trays out of my mouth, basically. So that's been interesting. Also, it has just been the most miserable hot summer, and it's been really messing with my cravings, really messing with my appetite. I've been craving really weird things that I don't normally care about at all. I don't normally eat on a regular basis. I'm wanting things like Impossible Burgers and some vegan mayo coleslaw and spaghetti, things like that, and bread, plain bread. I don't usually care about any of this stuff, but just the heat messes with you, the humidity messes with you. We've been getting these heat advisories. I'm glad it's almost over, but this has just been something that has been really easy to enjoy in the summer and in the heat. Perfect for these hot summer days. Another great thing about this recipe is when we make it at home, we can make it so many fewer calories. If you look up the original calories and information about the OG Tropical Colada, it was over 500 calories. They called it one of their indulgent shakes, interestingly enough. So here at home, I've got it trimmed down to 314 calories, 29 grams of protein, 36 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of fat. So much better. You know for sure you're getting a vegan shake. You don't have to ask for it specifically to be made vegan and customized. So it's really good. I play with it a lot and it tastes exactly like I remember. But one thing to note, if you're going to make this recipe or anything like nice cream, you're gonna want a nice blender, a blender that is actually designed to make smoothies in this case. I recently put out an ice cream recipe and a couple of people came back to me and said, oh yeah, I tried making this, but it turned out to be liquid. Well, they weren't using a smoothie or a Vitamix blender specifically. So if you don't have a Vitamix or a similar smoothie blender, it's just going to turn it into water. We don't want that. You don't have to have the full-blown Vitamix. You can get discount blenders that can still make awesome smoothies. I got this Koios blender for $30 off of Amazon, and it works really well. But these blenders are specifically designed to be able to crush ice. And not only that, they add air into what they're blending so that they can fluff up the ingredients. That's how you get the ice cream consistency. That's how you get the shake consistency, that nice, smooth, icy consistency. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into making the recipe. With a Vitamix blender, if you look at the instructions, you're gonna see that they recommend a specific order of adding the ingredients. You wanna start with your liquid ingredients, then add your solid ingredients, and then add your ice on top. So let's go over what we have here. So I definitely recommend using coconut milk that is in a carton. Do not use the canned coconut milk. For this particular one, Silk Unsweet coconut milk, 1 cup is 40 calories. So actually very, very similar to almond milk as far as calories are concerned. So definitely check out the Silk unsweet coconut milk or the So Delicious coconut milk. You can find them in the refrigerated section. You can find them on the shelf stable aisle. You are gonna save a little bit of money getting the refrigerated version, just FYI. So we have the coconut milk. Also, make sure you get pineapple juice. I like to get the Dole unsweetened version, but there are plenty of other store brands. Just try and find a pineapple juice that doesn't have any added sugar. It's already plenty sweet. Without that, we don't need a whole bunch of extra sugar in there adding up the carbs for us, right? Beyond that, my go-to protein powder is True Nutrition. I like to order a custom blend. I talk about this all the time. You can go in there and design your own protein powder. It's really, really awesome. So I like to do 70% pea protein and 30% rice protein, zero flavoring, zero add-ons, because I like to flavor things myself. I don't want all the additives in there. So I just find that this is the easiest to cook with, whether I'm making something sweet like a protein shake, or if I want to add it to something like a cheese sauce or some sort of savory dish. This just works really, really well for me. We also have vanilla extract, of course, coconut extract, and about 100 grams of banana. 100 grams of banana is going to be just sort of a medium-sized banana. You'd be surprised opening up, putting on the scale, the food scale. Oh, that's really close to 100 grams. Usually that's how it turns out for me. And of course, plenty of ice. So that's what we've got here. So I'll go ahead and start adding these. Again, we're adding the liquid first. Doing 1 cup of coconut milk. We're gonna do 6 tablespoons of pineapple juice, and I'll write out exactly how much this weighs in the actual recipe. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon of coconut extract. One teaspoon of vanilla extract. Ooh, that was a little much. And add the banana. If you do decide you want to pare this down at some point, what I'll typically do is instead of adding 100 grams of banana, I'll do 50 grams of banana and then add a little bit of monk fruit. I'm always talking about this. The Tiki Hut pure monk fruit extract is delicious, but please try the full-blown recipe first, just so that you know what you're going to experience with the Tropi Colada. It's such a good recipe, and using the monk fruit will take a little bit away from that banana-y flavor that you really, really want with this particular recipe. So, protein powder. All right, and last but not least, we're gonna add about 2 cups of ice into the blender. And don't spill it everywhere like I did. In the Vitamix, we're gonna blend and make our amazing Pina Colada Tropical protein shake. So with the Vitamix and most smoothie blenders, you want to give it just a second. If it doesn't have a specific setting for smoothies, or if your smoothie setting just goes right into really, really fast blending, I like to give it just a minute or so on a very low setting, just to sort of break up the big ice chunks right off the bat, so it's not like violently tossing your blender around. And then we'll slowly work our way up to probably like a 7 plus. That'll give us that perfect smoothie consistency. Pour them into my cute little green glasses from my grandma. As you can see, this makes a huge recipe. So if you even want to split this with somebody, might be a good plan. This is my favorite thing. I could drink this every day and not get tired of it. I have been drinking it every day. It's pretty much my meal plan right now. Perfect. It is 314 calories. It is 29 grams of protein, 36 grams of carbs and 6 grams of fat. So really, really amazing macros. Let me know if you guys like this recipe. Let me know if you try it, and let me know if you want anything similar, if you want to make any more copycat recipes. I love it. It's so fun. Making it at home, making it healthier, making it fewer calories, making it work in my cut. I am so passionate about that. So let me know in the comments whether you like it or if you got any more ideas. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Let us know if there's any other content you'd like to see from our channel, any other recipes. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Vegan Proteins Muscles by Brussels YouTube channel. Again, my name is Alice Robinson, coach at Vegan Proteins, bikini bodybuilder, and I will talk to you soon.